Of course I come in on mute, right? Welcome back, family. Welcome. What up, family? As we know, today is day 11. We getting back into this ASAP Rocky trial. Pretty crazy witnesses on the stand we've seen so far. Relly, definitely. Wale, 12 the manager. I don't remember the manager name. Let me see. Let me cut this mic up. I think I'm kind of low. I don't remember the manager name, but I'll find it for y'all. As we know, though, today it's about to get into it. It's a new witness coming on the stand. I'm not sure who it is, but either way, I'm sure it's gonna be a good show. It has been this far, so I appreciate y'all being here. Much love to the fam. Y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap in on your way in, share with a friend on your way out. Show us some love. Let's get to it, family.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
That same.
But you just lied.
Stop it. Stop it.
Like, what am I having?
Okay,
What am I
who is this
talking
text
to this
going to?
man for?
Who is this text being sent
Well, I
to?
do not want to stay here. You put me on. I'm not on trial. I've been here for 5 days dealing with this man. You just said it was a manager. This is not the manager.
Chill.
And I'm ready to fucking go.
Was this text to John or is this to your manager?
This is
to
to
your
my.
partner.
This is my business partner.
Okay, business partner.
So you sent to your business partner at 6:40 a.m. that same morning that you're sending Rocky a message saying you try to kill me. A message saying, I want to get this ends money.
Yes, that's my business partner. He shot me. I have no career.
You were asked by Mr. First Longman, you saw that videotape of you sitting with Detective Flores and Manfrey. Remember that?
Yes.
And you were asked, you have experience in our, I'm not going to replay it, we can just go to page 3 of that transcript. Please.
You got it?
No, man, they're trying to trip me up.
Just take a split.
Got me looking stupid for 5 days.
Stop.
I'm on trial.
Stop. Don't say it.
Fucking finish.
Jazzy T and no one in the building. I appreciate y'all, family. Watch the rise. Appreciate the love, family. Let's get it.
On page 3,
And all of this, you putting my whole life on. This is getting really annoying.
No one is calling you an extortionist. You're going to get, Mr. Efron, you're going to get through a lot faster if you just answer the questions. If somebody asks an improper question, I won't allow it to go forward. If you're being asked a question that's lawful in a courtroom, just answer it. Even if it makes you mad, even if you don't see the point of it, just answer the questions as truthfully as you can, regardless of who asks. Please do that, okay? Yes?
Yes.
Relly also mad that Rocky was looking in his direction and shouted that he was staring at him. Rocky, whose real name is Rakeem Myers, is on trial on 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm for allegedly firing on Relly.
no. Did you call me after court?
Yes, I did.
No. And why did you go wallet?
Because, I mean, you guys is just lying, lies after lies. You can't back it up. These guys,
We can't back it up.
I mean, you can't. You can't.
Did you hear the tape recording? Did you say safe?
All right. Stop. Ask another question.
I guess we'll see about that, right?
Your Honor,
Sustained.
can the court instructed previously, and this is editorializing, Mr. Kozlenick is not doing that in his arrest.
Right.
He's right.
But I
It's
know
like
you
night
wouldn't
and
just
day.
saying,
I don't
leave
understand
up.
what you're saying.
Don't editorialize.
Then you should strike his answers, Mark.
They are not responsive.
They are not responsible. Anyway, so you called him because we were presenting fake evidence to you?
Yes or no?
I don't know, man. Does this happen?
Why did you call him, Mr.
Because
Efron?
you guys just keep playing fake audio to me, like fake stuff. I never said none of that to him. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't fit in with this case. You're trying to slip it in.
Okay, stop. All right, you answer the question.
So that's why you called Wow.
I mean, you guys are saying I'm cool with him and I got his number and he's making up fake lies. That's like, he didn't even answer, so I don't even know what are we talking about. He did not answer. What are you gonna say? He answered and make up another spoof call?
You're done.
Motion to strike is non-responsive.
He's moved to strike his own witness testimony, okay.
Yeah, the entire answer is
Your
non-responsive.
Honor, counsel is editorializing and indicating what I'm moving to strike. I'm following the evidence code of the state of California. I suggest that counsel follow it as well, and not editorialize as to why I'm asking things to be stricken. It's improper.
Just stop squabbling. Just stop it.
I'm not swallowing.
Nobody, this is a no squabble zone. Stop it. All right.
Okay. You asked about text to Rocky and to his manager John after the incident, Rules 21. Remember being asked that by Mr. Preslone a few minutes ago? Text after the incident saying, you tried to kill me.
Say that again, I don't get what you're saying.
You asked about text messages by Mr. Preslone right here, just a few minutes ago. After the incident, where you text Rocky and his manager John saying you tried to kill me. You remember being asked those questions by Mr. Preslone?
I'm sorry, I don't get what you're saying. It's not clear. It's double negative. I don't get what you're saying right now.
It says no.
It's not clear. It's a double negative. He said, do you remember being asked those questions? How is that not clear? What up, Young Forever? My bad, Young Forever. What's good, family? I see you. Judge is a Kendrick fan.
Negative.
It's not really clear. You're not making no sense. You're saying it's not clear.
Rocky and his manager John saying you tried to kill me. You remember being asked those questions by Mr. Preslone?
I'm sorry, I don't get what you're saying. It's not clear. It's double negative. I don't get what you're saying right now.
It says double negative.
It's not really clear. You're not making no sense.
Text messages you sent
Okay.
with me so far. Are you with me so far?
Yo, you're annoying, bro. Just come on.
Are you with me?
We didn't even get to the case. What are we doing here?
Are you keeping up? Stop. Are you keeping up with the question?
I can't keep up with him. I can't take him serious.
No. You got to answer the questions. He asks the questions. He's beginning to ask you a question. He just wants to know if you're keeping up with him. Just ask the whole question.
Sure. You recall being asked by Mr. Preslone a few minutes ago about text messages you sent to Rocky and his manager after the incident saying you tried to kill me.
Yes.
Oh. And you were also saying you tried to kill me. During that same time, you were sending messages saying, I'm going to get that N's money, right?
Bro, what are we talking about? Are we talking about assault or lawsuit? Like, you keep trying to bring in lawsuit.
He's asking you a yes or no question. Listen to the question and
I don't
it's
understand
yes, no,
these
I don't know, or I
questions.
don't recall. Go ahead.
At the same time you were saying that, you were also sending text messages saying, I'm going to get that N's money.
I don't recall.
You don't recall? You don't recall seeing those messages up here?
Seeing what messages? You're not, like,
You have that message.
Your Honor, I previously advised the court that I had a meeting.
Did you need to go?
Yeah, the court just advised the jury that my meeting is.
Yeah, Mr. Lewin has to leave. He's got an unavoidable commitment. He tried to postpone it. He couldn't, so he's going to leave.
Those is the quotes right there we need. Chloe ain't here right now,
What's
but
up, fellas?
They go to quotes for the bottles right there for the shot glasses. I got rich nigga problems. I look at everything as a lesson. I learn from it and move on. More money, more problems. The realest statement. He got rich boy problems. What up, Prentice Jones? I see you, family. Appreciate you joining. Young Forever says sucker ass. I still think about Taco Pina saying that and I laugh. Oh, sucker ass. I still think about him saying that and I laugh. All right. We gonna keep it rolling. We know they be late. You know how they do. They run on CPT up in California. So let's keep it rolling. I got something for you. I did like Relly's testimony, so I want to get into some more of that. Appreciate y'all being here, family. It was something else I read. Let me see. What up, No One? I see you, family. Appreciate you. Oh, I don't see that. Oh well. All right, so we're gonna keep it rolling, family. Much love.
The stop sign, that's what you said, right?
Yes.
Who was the first person?
Oh, and by the way, I got it open in the background, so we will hear it as soon as it starts. As soon as today's court start.
That got to where the stop sign was?
Rocky.
And then who was the next person?
Jamel.
And then after that?
It was basically me and it was kind of.
And when you got to the stop sign area with Ills, what was the next thing that happened?
I'm still talking, but then I see Rocky turn around. Can I explain what happened?
Yeah.
So I see Rocky turn around. When he turned around, he was like, kind of looked like a movie. The whole thing looked like a movie, like, you know what I mean? So he kind of like pointed down. He shot the first shot. When he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot. So I grabbed it, used him as a shield. He's going around trying to shoot me between the elbows. 12B is off to the side. I'm not really worrying about him. I'm just trying to like not get hit at this point.
You said, as you were saying that he had the gun out, you had your right arm extended about shoulder high.
Yeah, because he kind of like, when he turns around, he kind of like his back was turned, like it was kind of like you turn around, the gun's there, he kind of jumped when he shot, and kind of shot down, like, you know what I'm saying?
The gun that he was holding, did it look like the same gun that he pulled on you at the parking lot?
Yeah.
And when you say he shot down, what do you mean?
Look, when Reddy was on the stand, this boy had the whole camera ashy. He got the whole camera looking ashy.
By that?
Like, I mean, like it was kind of like this. It wasn't like pointing and doing, but it wasn't like aiming at you. It was kind of like that. So he, like I said, it was like a movie, kind of like boom, and then like just running around trying to like get me.
Okay, the motion he made with his arm, Your Honor.
Describe.
Yeah, so he had his arm extended out, and then as he was saying he shot down, he lifted his arm up to about head high, and then had his pointer finger sort of pointed forward but in a downward trajectory.
Hand was higher than this.
Well, I don't really remember, but from what like, it was more like, it was fast. He turned around, and then it was like, boom. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not like, but like.
Okay. You said that as he shot the gun the first time, you said your hand felt hot, correct?
Yeah,
Where on your hand felt hot?
my left hand.
Where?
My left hand. Just right above my knuckles. Like my knuckles is right here, below my knuckles. So it's right here. And if I was to fall, you would see other injuries on that picture from that day from my knuckles and all around here. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So, okay, yeah. I just have to, when you point this up, I have to describe it. So
so my knuckle, my
What
hand,
he's
I
pointing
still got
to, Your
the
Honor.
mark from that day.
What he's pointing to are the middle knuckles on his left hand. Kind of, he has his hand sort of curled and going across.
Yeah, right there. So it's right
Hold
here.
on, hold on. Both hands up at the same time. So it's weight, go ahead.
I think
Shout out to Survivor Speaks. Say she's streaming right now. Y'all go over there, show her some love. Appreciate you stopping by, family.
he motioned with his right hand across his left hand middle knuckles.
Ask another question.
You said that you then got behind the hills, correct?
I dashed to him. I got ran to him and he just grabbed it.
How did Hills react?
We're trying to say.
All right, they starting right now, but that was a good point. That's a good part to stop. Let me go back like 5 seconds and just keep that there for we can come back to that. He said I dashed to him. Remember, old boy said, "Did he chase you? Did he chase you guys around the corner?" Well, according to Relly, he did. He dashed after him. But anyway, let's get into it.
Let's,
No, hold on.
take it away. Let's do it after the jury has left. Okay. Because we're not coming back to one, can't be to one.
But wait, if we agree on the stipulation,
Then we would read it to them.
we agree to them, you do the charge, and then they can leave for good. Right. But we're gonna make them leave for
Well,
it.
we're gonna have to go through instructions because we haven't done it yet. You can't just read to the jury, we haven't done it.
Right, right.
You gotta go through the jury. You gotta leave either way.
They gotta leave for the day.
No. No.
How long will you anticipate it will take us to? Thank you.
I have a pretty good grasp on the instructions. I'll listen to what you both have to say. It shouldn't take more than to go through the jury instructions and
Bruh, they really gonna start and go straight to break? What the hell?
reading into the jury.
And I did not mean to do this screen like that. I'm tripping. They gonna go straight to break. What the hell was that? Alright, well, I guess we back where we was then. She is net. Wasn't expecting that so soon.
Discuss with Mr. Mayers his right to testify?
Yes,
Have you also discussed his right not to testify?
yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Mayor, did you hear what Mr. Takapita just said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree with what he has said, just said?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to get on the stand and give your side of the case. You understand and accept that?
I do understand and I understand.
Also, you have a right under the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution not to testify. You cannot be compelled to testify. It's totally your decision to either get on the stand or waive your right to testify and not testify. You understand that?
I understand.
Okay, which right do you wish to take advantage of? The one to testify or the one to not testify?
I want my right to not testify.
Right. All right, so do you in fact waive your right to testify in this case?
I do in fact, Your Honor.
Counsel George?
Yes,
I believe that Mr. Mayor's waiver is knowing, free, and voluntary. I accept it. All right, let's have the jury come in. They'll be told there may be a witness at 1:30. In the interim, the defense, you can ask for your exhibits to be admitted. I understand there's going to be no objection. The people have one additional exhibit. That will be moved in. Then I want to give the jury a 45-minute break. In that period of time, we will discuss the jury instructions informally, after which we will come out and formalize them on the record. After that, I will read the jury instructions to the jury. At some point, if the jury instructions go beyond 1:30, I'll stop reading the jury instructions so the remaining witness, if he testifies, we can take him out of order, and then I will resume the jury instructions. And that will be all for today. Summations will be on Thursday. Is that the understanding?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
sorry, you mentioned another exhibit from the people going to evidence.
Yeah, they marked a DVD. It's the DVD from
Like the flag.
Complex.
Oh. Total something different, that's all. Okay.
Allie and Tack Clouds in the building. What's good, family? Appreciate y'all joining. Good to see you.
All right, let's have the jury.
Go sub up to No One. Fire music on deck. Stay with the flames in the kitchen. There they go again. Back to break. Let's fast forward. Ain't no time. All right. They calling the jury in. We here though, family. We getting into it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap in, share with a friend. We just getting into it. Day 11 of the ASAP Rocky trial. They about to call the next witness. Let's see, I guess while they waiting, we can tap into a little bit. Oh, nope, never mind.
I understand that Mr. Tacopina that there are no additional witnesses to be called by the defense.
Yes, Your Honor, the defense rests this case and remove our exhibits into evidence.
All right, that would be A through
Oh, the defense rests.
EE. Any objection to A through EE?
No, Your Honor.
A through EE are admitted for the jury's consideration. There is one remaining exhibit that the people marked, which was number 44.
People moved people's 44 into evidence as well, Your Honor.
Oh.
No objection? All right, all of the exhibits are admitted for the jury's consideration. What's going to happen now is, I wasn't sure if we were going to have more witnesses or not. There may be one at 1:30, I don't know. But, so we don't waste a lot of time. We are going to talk about the jury instructions informally in the office. That'll take about half hour, thereabouts. Once we're finished, then we're going to have you come back into the courtroom, and I'm going to read the jury instructions. If there is a witness at 1:30, if I am still reading the jury instructions, I'll stop the jury instructions. The witness will testify. Once the witness is finished, then I'll resume the jury instructions. The jury instructions are going to take me about 35, 40 minutes to read. For those of you note takers, there's no reason to take notes because each one of you is going to get a package of jury instructions in the jury deliberation room. And as long as I'm talking about jury deliberations, you will not be deliberating in the jury deliberation room on this floor. You will be deliberating in the jury deliberation room in Department 115, which is on the 11th floor. So when you finally begin deliberations, you'll be escorted to the 11th floor into the jury deliberation room. Department 115 is my normal courtroom. So that's where you'll be deliberating. Once you arrive at a verdict, the verdict will be read in here in 102. Okay? All right, so it's 10:30, actually 10:24. I'd like you all to come back at 11. Be outside the courtroom doors at 11, as close to that time as possible. I'll begin reading the jury instructions to the end. There's no reason I won't be able to finish them before 12. So leave all your materials on your desk. Remember, do not talk about the case. The case is not over. You have not been released to deliberate yet. So keep everything to yourself. All right, we'll see you at about 11. Let's go back. What?
Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am.
No disrespect intended. Could you, I don't know, that's why I'm asking this question. What happens with the alternates?
Oh, no, that's a very good question. Once the jury begins to deliberate, you and the other three alternates, you will not be in the jury deliberation.
Right, I understand.
You will have to be close by because if we need to summon you, you need to be here in short order. You will only go into the jury deliberation room if one of the jurors has to leave the case. But you will be in the jury box during jury instructions and during summations.
And can I just get a clarification for what you mean by close by? Are we allowed to go home?
No, no. You can be, I would want you to be able to be here in 5 minutes. You can be in the hallway, you can be in the jury assembly room, you can be in the cafeteria. But if we need you quickly.
Okay.
All right, then we'll see everybody at 11. Come on back, let's go back. Brought the record.
Here we go again. So they are back on break. It'll be, damn, what's that, like 30 minutes? Are they gonna keep it going or what? Nope, guess not. Well, back to Relly saying that he dashed after old boy, right? So he ran after him. Let's see what he talk about.
Got behind Hills, correct?
I dashed to him. I got ran to him and then just grabbed him.
How did Hills react to this?
Oh, he was like petrified. He was screaming. After he literally said, "You could have got me killed." And I said, "What? You came with him."
Wait, I want to stay right at that moment, though. I don't want to jump ahead. So right at that moment, you're saying he was petrified, correct?
Petrified.
Oh yeah, and good morning, Chada Scottum. I see you, family. Appreciate you joining us.
What did he do? Did he move at all?
He was petrified. I grabbed him, and he's like screaming, "No, no, no!" And I'm using him.
Hold on, that sounds like very aggressive, doesn't it? He was petrified. I was grabbing him, and he was screaming, "No, no, no!" The hell was you doing, Mr. Strongman?
Every which he's like screaming, "No!" He was petrified. I grabbed him, and he's like screaming, "No, no, no!" And I'm using him every which way.
When you say petrified, though, is he moving at all, or is he standing still?
Yeah, he's trying to move, and then he dropped his body.
Okay. And were you intentionally trying to position Ills between you
Oh
and
yeah,
the defendant?
yeah.
Okay.
Anybody that would have been there, I would have did that, especially if you came with him.
And then, Welby, or Jamel, what did he do?
I don't know because I'm
Wilma! What up, fam?
too busy grabbing
Hey, Time, where you been, family? What's good? I see you.
hills. I don't really see what 12 is. He's off to the side. I see him off to the side the whole time, but I don't really know what's going on. I don't even see them running off really. Like, I'm still dealing like with Ills literally telling me I could have got him killed while I'm just running off.
Right. Again, I don't want to jump ahead. I want to stay right at the moment when the shots are fired. Are you saying as the defendant fires the first shot, you then move around to Hills? You're not paying attention to 12, so you're not entirely sure what he did.
No, I'm not really sure what 12 was doing.
Okay. Then after the first gunshot, what did you see the defendant do? Physically, what did he do with his body?
Oh, he's running up, and he shot again.
What does running up mean?
Like he's running and shooting. Like he's trying to like find. He's trying to look for a way to shoot because if I wasn't grabbing the Ills, I mean.
Did he physically come closer to you?
Yeah.
And
he got close.
You're saying
The whole time it was close, but he got really close.
you were saying that he was trying to move motion around Ills, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move to some video again.
Is this a new exhibit or?
No, same exhibit. It is People's 15.
The evidence is going to show that law enforcement and this administration wanted to make me look like a menace to society.
Yo, Ali, I think they having a problem getting a hold of Ills. I think they trying to get him to testify, but they having issues finding him. Cause remember they had that warrant out. I don't know if that was for him, but I'm assuming because they had they was saying they had a witness warrant out for somebody the other day, but I couldn't hear the name. It was kind of a bench conference, but it might have been for Ills. I'm just assuming. We don't know though. Time say I've been in Panama and Costa Rica visiting family. All right, I see you, fam. Welcome back.
File that's labeled sequence surveillance video from People's 15. I have it right now on the video player at the bottom. It's paused at 31 seconds into this video file, and it's stopped there. Mr. Efron, do you see the larger video in the background?
Yes.
It's mostly gray.
Not the Diddy grab. He grabbed him like old boy grabbed like Ice Cube grabbed what's her name on Friday.
Do you recognize that area that we're looking at there?
Other than that day.
All right, I'm talking specifically about that day. Can you orient yourself on what you're seeing from that part of the video?
To the far right, that's where.
Shout out to Time. Time says, family, hope all is well. Have a blessed and productive day today and stay consistent and healthy, focused and motivated every day. Good words from Time. Appreciate you, family. Let's get it.
The curve is at. That's where the curve is at, and the stop sign where like the incident happened.
Mercy and grace. What's good, family?
Can you point to it with the pointer?
So pretty much we walked right here, and then Rocky got to like right around.
Keep your voice up.
I said we got to like right here, and then as soon as like he got into the street around right here, that's when the shooting took place.
Okay, I would say he's pointing to the top left-hand corner in where the street area is that we can see. Okay.
Right, that is across from that orange wall barricade there, where that is.
Second.
All right, I'm gonna play the video and then I'll go back and ask some more questions about it. All right, start trying to watch. I'm gonna pause it at 55 seconds. Back. I'll ask you some questions. So let's start at the beginning, Mr. Efron. I know it's gonna be hard to see from here, but from taking you back to that night, you see the person that we can see best at the top left-hand corner, kind of in the middle of that street. You see that person?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Rocky.
Okay. There's another individual.
Well, the red jacket.
Okay. Let me just finish the question though, because the court reporter has to take everything down. So that would be just above him and maybe just slightly to the left. There's another person there. You're saying that's Jamel?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. And then you and Ills at this moment, are the two of you at the street corner?
I don't know, it's kind of blurry.
That's
Yeah, I
fair.
can't really see if that's a hydrant or like people. I can't really see.
That's fair. Let me play it forward a little bit, if you could watch them. But with that, as your memory from that day, would that be the area that you recall being at?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play it forward just a little. Did you see the movement of those two people that I was pointing to just a few seconds ago?
Wait, go back.
Sure. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Was one of those individuals you,
Yes.
and the other one was Hills?
Yes.
And what motion did you see yourself take on the video?
Like running towards it was.
Okay, would you have been farther to the left-hand side of the screen just slightly?
Yeah, I'm on the left. It was me on the right.
And, okay, then we go back just a little, starting again at 35 seconds. The person that we see moving forward, is that still the defendant?
Yeah, so I'm kind of like running around L's at that point while Rocky's like, it's like a circle. Everything's
Okay.
happening like a circle.
I'm gonna go back and restart at about 35 seconds. Can you focus, this time I'm gonna ask you to focus on the person who said was 12 and tell us where you see that person go, okay? All right, and I'm pausing it at 42 seconds. Where did you see 12 go?
He ran across the wall.
Okay, I have to pause here at 42 seconds. Would it be this person here?
Yeah. Yes.
And do you remember what this area was at all? I know it's been
No idea. No idea.
okay. But was there a wall here? Is that what this white object is?
Yes.
All right. Did he make that motion right as the gunshot started happening?
Yes, he did.
I'm gonna play it forward. And I'm gonna stop it at 50.
Yeah, Reddy was attacking and antagonizing him the whole time. He put his hands on Rocky first, that's for sure. Shout out to No One on the Beat. Fire music on deck. Y'all go check them out.
Seconds. If you need me to go back, I will, but did you see what you and Ills were doing at that part that I just played? That's short.
I'm gonna go back. I was looking at Jamel still.
No, that's fine. Started back at 47 seconds. Oh, hold on. Go back a little farther. Started at 42 seconds. Stop it at 51. Did you see what the two of you were doing?
Yeah, so after Ills dropped his body, I probably was just looking to see where he was before I just run off or continue back down like Hollywood where I was at before.
Okay. When you say Ills dropped his body, what do you mean by that?
Like he physically just dropped, like his weight.
Did you do anything to push him to the ground?
No, no,
Did
no,
you strike him?
no, of course not.
Did you throw any punches towards him?
No.
So, are you describing him essentially dropping his body to try to get away from you? Because you're trying to hold him?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Did you personally go to the ground as he dropped his body?
Yeah, because he dropped. So I like kind of dropped with him. You could see me like almost dropped, but looking back to see kind of.
All right. And then fair to say at that point, that's when the defendant was running
Yeah, you
away?
could see Jamel like pushing him away at that point.
All right, I'm gonna play another video file. All right, Your Honor, this is, this video file is called combined surveillance video.
Part of 15?
Yes, on the same drive. And right now I have it paused at 46 seconds. Mr. Efron, would you agree this appears to be the same camera angle?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play it forward. And I'll pause it in a second. I'm gonna pause it at 54 seconds. Does this look like a zoomed in version of that, in that area where you're describing this interaction happened?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play the video forward from here. I'll ask you some questions. Okay, I'm gonna stop it at 1 minute, 16 seconds. I want to go back to ask you a few follow-up questions.
Craig, I'm sorry, could you just identify what exhibit this is?
It's 15.
Blown up,
The video is called combined surveillance video. So if you want to see, there's
not the sequence.
there's sequence, there's combined, and then there's the 3 files.
They're all part of it.
Yes.
This one's combined surveillance, okay?
Yes.
Combined surveillance. Okay, thank you.
All right. Starting at about 50 seconds. Zooms in. Again, just so we're all on the same page of who we're talking about, where it's paused at 55 seconds here, this individual here in the sort of in the middle of the street area, that's the defendant, correct?
Yes.
The person just to the left of him and slightly above him?
Jamal.
Okay. And then it's hard to see where you and Ills would be, but would you agree you'd be,
Wait, don't, both can't talk at the same time.
that's okay. You'd be towards the left here, more closer to the corner of the street, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to play it forward and I'm going to pause it at 1 minute and 2 seconds. Can you make out which person you are, Mr. Efron?
Right here in this picture?
Yeah, where it's paused here at 1 minute and 2
I know
seconds.
one with the white Air Forces. It's really hard to tell what the white Air Force is. Oh,
I love you.
I can see it better on here than on the big screen for some reason. But on here, over here it looks way better.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm in this figure, whatever this is right here, but on here you can actually see it more.
Can you actually see on your back, Mr. Efron, the design that was on the back of your sweatshirt?
Yes.
Okay. In that video, can you point to where the design is? If you can see it on the big screen.
White.
So it's say right in the middle of the top of the where the image is paused, Your Honor.
To be precise, it looks like a white circle on your mind.
Okay. And I'll play this video over here. And I'm gonna stop it at 1 minute and 14 seconds. At this point, have you and Ills separated from each other?
Yes.
And why did you let it go at that point?
Because I've probably seen Rocky running off already.
Okay. You described the first shot, the motion the defendant made with his hand as he shot the first shot. Was the second shot any different from that?
I don't know at that point. I'm ducking.
You weren't really paying attention to
So
him?
no, I just was really just trying to grab those.
Okay. 1 second. Do you recall? I'm going to show you people's 7. Do you recognize that area at all?
Yeah,
And what is that area?
that's what happened.
Okay. Where the 2 shots were fired, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You say yes?
Yes.
When the shots were first fired, can you point for the jury to a spot that is near where you were on that street?
I was coming down here, and I probably got to around right here, I believe, and Rocky was like right here,
Okay.
and they got like then they got all around this area, kind
You know, Your Honor, actually, I think what may be easier, I'm gonna have him just mark on the photograph itself. Just people 7. Let's do for you. Can you put an X where you would be when the first shot would happen?
probably hop up the curb a little bit, I would say like right here.
Okay, and then do a triangle for where the defendant was. Okay. Thank you. Back up. Okay, a little better. The X you made is right here, correct?
Yes.
And fair to say that it was closer to the curb,
Yes.
and where you're describing was right by the corner, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And then the triangle that you made for the defendant is here more in the middle of the street on Vista Del Mar, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As the defendant was shooting at you, was it your belief that the gun that you were using was a real gun or a fake gun?
Can you say that again?
Yeah. Did you believe, as the defendant was shooting at you, that he was shooting a real gun or a fake gun?
Oh, it was a real gun.
And what led you to believe that it was a real gun?
I mean, I was hit. I was hit.
Is there anything else about it?
Wouldn't know the difference between. I mean, I don't know how would you somebody shooting at you. I don't know how to answer that kind of.
Okay. Sir.
And I wasn't like I was grazed. I wasn't hit. I didn't have a hole through my hand or nothing. It was just like that's what it was, you know.
At the moment that he first started firing at you, what would you estimate would be the distance between the two of you? And if it's easier to point to something in the courtroom, you can do that.
On the first shooting,
Yes.
probably like where I'm at from where you at, probably I guess, or a little bit further. I don't know.
This is, you mean where Mr. Grislovic is standing?
Yeah.
It's approximately 15 feet from the witness stand.
Okay. By the time he fired the second shot, what was your
Like a
distance?
little further, like a little. It was around there. Yeah.
Sorry, which shot were you talking about?
The first one was like 15 to like 15, like around there, yeah. 2 years ago.
You said on the second shot that he moved a little closer to you. What would you estimate would be the distance at that point?
Oh, he was right up on us. I'm saying us because it was me and Ills. And I thought it was a bunch of shots because I'm just trying to like, you literally just duck underneath Ills, do whatever. Which way he was going, I'm putting Ills towards him.
How many shots did you believe that he fired at you?
At the time, I believe it was 3 or 4.
In fact, when you reported this to the police, how many shots did you tell them that he fired at you?
I believe 3 or 4.
And did you tell that to multiple police officers?
I did.
Was there anything that happened after you reported this to police that caused you to change your opinion on how many shots he fired?
No.
So you still, as you sit here right now, is it your testimony that he fired either 3 or 4 shots at you?
I mean, I've seen the video, so I understand it was 2 shots now.
That's what I mean. Okay, so as you sit here now, it's your belief he fired 2 shots at you, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But when you initially reported it, you reported it as 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah. Because it sounded like that. We're in like a closed, it's real loud. You know what I'm saying?
You said that what changed your opinion was that you watched a video, correct?
Oh, yeah. The preliminary hearing
Okay.
was the first time I seen the actual, like,
Y'all go sub up to Reggie Righteous. Fire music on deck. Show him some love. What up, Kimberly? I see you, family. Appreciate you joining.
the sound of the shots.
Your Honor, with the court judicial notice that the preliminary hearing was November 8th of 2023?
I don't have the transcript. Does everybody agree that was?
That's right, yes.
Okay. So between the date of this incident, November 6, 2021, to November 8, 2023, in those 2 years, you believe that it was 3 or 4 gunshots, correct?
Yes.
And then after you watched the video that had sound, at the preliminary hearing, you changed you understood then that it was 2 gunshots, correct?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, truthfully, I thought it was way more, but I'm going off of the video because mentally I thought I got shot at a lot of times.
Okay. If you can, just clarify for us, when you're referring to something, if it's based on your memory or from watching the video. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask to mark my next exhibit. Your Honor.
17.
Showing you what's marked as People's 17. Do you recognize what you see there?
Yeah.
And what is that?
That's my left hand.
And do you know who took this picture?
Probably was off my phone.
This is a picture you took.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know when you took this picture?
Probably the day after or the day, that day.
So you're thinking either November 6th or November 7th?
Or 8th. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Somewhere within a day or two of the actual shooting.
Yeah.
And the red marks that we see on your pointer finger, middle finger, and slightly on your ring finger there, what caused those injuries?
A graze, I believe. Because, like what I said, I felt something hot. And if I was to fall on my hand, I'm not no expert or anything, but if I was to fall on my hand or anything, my knuckles at the top would be messed up and everything else would be messed up. It just was right here.
Okay. So
And
you're
I
saying,
weighed 210 pounds. Probably at that time I weighed 190. So if I'm falling on my weight, my whole knuckle would be damaged on my whole hand.
Ron, can I just ask you a response to the question? What's the cause?
Yeah, that was a non-response.
when you say grazed, are you talking about grazed from one of the bullets?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's gonna be a lead objection, but you can't work.
What do you mean when you say grazed?
Like, when he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot because I felt like I got grazed
By what?
a bullet.
Thank you. after the second shot, so after the shooting, where did you see the defendant go?
I just ran after it. I just grabbed it.
But where did you see the defendant go?
After the shooting or while he was shooting?
After the shooting.
Oh, I seen him leave. Like I think he just took off.
Okay.
And he ran.
And did he run out of your view? So you lost sight of him?
Yes.
Where, after he took, was he the first one to leave?
I don't know.
Did you see at some point, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Did you see at some point 12 evenings?
It was 3 years ago. I really don't really remember that. I just remember what happened to me. Like all the small pieces, it's kind of hard to like remember unless I have something physically or I said something around that time to remind me.
Was there a moment after the shooting where it was only you and Ills who were left on that street together?
Probably for like a second. He was still getting up or he was ready to run.
Okay. After Ills went to the ground, what was the next thing that happened?
I think they took off. Like 12 being rock.
Hey yo, shout out to Ali for the gifted membership. Appreciate the support, family. Y'all dropping some slime brothers in the chat. Appreciate you showing love. Yeah. Dropping some slime brothers and some Ali's and some thank yous all up in the chat. Appreciate the love, family. What up, late night? I see you. Late night bacon with Mookie.
He took off and then I'm probably like scanning the area to make sure he's still not there or shooting at me. And then I took off back the same way that I came and went down Hollywood back to the Lopes.
When you say the same way that you came, are you talking about the same streets that you walked?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would have been headed back towards the W Hotel in that area?
Yeah, correct.
And then did you walk all the way up to Hollywood Boulevard?
Yes, I did.
And from Hollywood Boulevard, did you walk all the way back to the Lowe's?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
In the time after the defendant and 12E ran away, where it's just you and Ills, I know you say it's a second. Was there anything that happened between you and Ills at that time?
No, the only thing it was said, and I put that on everything on whatever it was, but he said, you literally almost got me killed. And I looked at him and said, what? You came with him. That was the only thing that was said between me and Ills.
So there was a brief conversation?
Real brief.
Did you physically assault him?
No, it never hit Ills. Never. And Ills actually has a broken jaw. Like, he cannot get hit in the face. He has like a wired jaw.
Nobody asked you all that. I said, did you assault him? He basically said, nah, I didn't assault him. He has a wired jaw. So, cause if I would have punched him, he would have died. That's what he trying to say. That's how you know I didn't punch him, cause he would have died.
Because Rocky's cousin broke his jaw.
Okay.
As a stricken, unresponsive.
Just a, and the testimony is straight. Can you read the first couple of words? We'll read the question, please.
Did you physically assault him? The question is, did you physically assault him?
Yeah, that calls for yes or no. Did you physically assault him?
No. Ills? No.
That night, November 6, 2021, did you know of any physical sensitivities that Ills had?
Excuse me?
Yeah, did you know that Ills had suffered an injury before November 6, 2021?
Did I know that he...
Hold on.
You can answer.
Did I know he had like a permanent broken jaw?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We go back briefly to The surveillance video.
Was there?
Let's stay with this same file, Your Honor.
15 on 15?
Yeah, but the file label combined surveillance video. Briefly. Alright. I have the video paused at 2 minutes and 47 seconds. If you could watch it, I'll play it. I'm going to play a couple seconds and then I'll go back and ask you a question, okay?
Yes.
Alright, and I'm pausing it at 2:54. So let's go back to 2:47. I'll pause it here at 2:48. Do you see the individuals at the sort of towards the bottom right-hand corner of the screen there?
Yes, I do.
You see the person who's walking in front appears to be wearing a black sweatshirt, and the person behind has a red jacket on.
Yes.
Do you recognize who the person in the black sweatshirt is?
Yes, Rocky.
And who's the person in the red jacket?
Jamel.
Again, when you say Jamel, that's the person you also refer to as 12, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, last person I want to show you on this video. I have it paused at 3 minutes and 51 seconds. You see there's only one person depicted in the video here, kind of in the middle of the screen.
Yes.
Do you recognize who that person is?
Yes, Elijah.
And the same person who's also referring to as Bills.
Yes.
Alright. Thank you. You mentioned that in your testimony just before that you have watched the surveillance video as part of this case, correct?
That's correct.
At least some of it. Is that
Yes.
correct? Do you know when you first reviewed any surveillance video in this case?
I believe the DA called me to identify in a video if that was Rocky in like the first shooting. I think that was it.
Okay. Did you meet with police officers before you met with any deputy DAs associated with this case?
What do you mean?
Yeah, did you meet with police officers or police detectives before you talked to any prosecutors?
No.
The first person you talked to in this case was a prosecutor?
Oh, no, I talked to the police, I believe. Yeah, the police.
All right. When was the first time that you talked to the police? You don't have to give us a date, but you can say it was.
When I obtained a lawyer and walked into the Los Angeles Police Department.
How close in time was that to the shooting?
Well, I hit up a lawyer the same night, but it was late, so he advised me I forgot what it was he advised me of at that time, but then I ended up going back and getting the actual bullets myself.
Okay, hold on.
And taking pictures of the cameras.
How many, I guess my question is, are you talking about you went to the police within minutes, hours, days, weeks, months? Can you give us just a time period?
No, so I had to wait for the lawyer, and then I sent them everything that I like, the text messages, everything.
You're not answering my question.
Oh.
give us just a time period. Don't tell me what you did, just say it was within hours, minutes, days, months. How soon after this?
Did I go to the police station?
Yes.
The next day.
Okay. Did this incident happen late at night on November 6th, correct?
I would have to see.
Well, it was dark out.
Yeah, I know it was late, but I don't, like I said, it was 3 years ago. I don't remember the dates, and I don't remember the street.
I know y'all getting anxious and want to go check other pages and stuff, but no, they not live yet. It's still open, family.
At this point, I just remember what happened.
That's fair. But when you say the next day, is it possible that instead of being on the 7th, it was on the 8th that you went to the police department?
Yeah, so pretty much I was just waiting for the lawyer to respond back. So I had my business partner.
That is crazy though. Like, all right, they're supposed to start at 10:30. They don't start till about 11. Go straight to break. Come off break. Go back to break. Come off break. Go back to break again. Been on break for 30 minutes. What the hell is? Oh, that's because they know this case about to be over. That's why they trying to extend it. Now I get it. I just realized that because both sides then rested their case. They about to do jury instructions. So this case is basically over. It's probably gonna be over today. Depending on how long it take them to deliberate.
Okay.
Where can we get grounds for when he makes a non-responsive? Could we have the defense say grounds instead of just objection when they just
Was responsive.
I was asking in the future.
Like I said, did you say no?
You just said objection.
Just an objection. I thought it was pretty obvious. That it was
Can we just ask in the future that he?
If you decide has to object, just say objection and the legal basis.
Thank you.
Okay. So the first time you reported this to the police, you say was within a day, either November 7th or November 8th of the shooting, correct?
Yeah, so pretty much I just wanted to wait for my lawyer.
That's just a yes or no, please.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, when you reported this to the police, how did you do that? Did you call 911? Did you call the station? Did you go to the station?
No, we just walked in.
Oh, do you remember which police station you walked into?
It was Hollywood, or like, I know it was, yeah, Hollywood police station. I don't really remember.
And was there a police officer at the front desk that you talked to?
Yes.
And did you tell that police officer essentially what had happened during this incident?
I did.
After you talked to that police officer, did you talk to another police officer from that same station after him?
I don't remember.
Okay. Ultimately, did you meet
I
with
talked to so many people, like the lawyers, like with everything. It was just, I don't remember.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to unpack here now.
Okay.
So you talked to a police officer at the station. Did you then talk to a detective?
I think a detective came out because once I handed him the bullets, I think that's, and he seen the lawyer I was with, I think that's when he took it serious and like had somebody come out.
He said, once I handed him the bullets, I took them out of my pocket and just passed them over to the detective.
I think a detective came out because once I handed him the bullets, I think that's, and he seen the lawyer I was with, I think that's when he took it serious and like had somebody come out. I think I remember clearly.
Did you later talk to another set of detectives after that first detective that you talked to?
Man, they called me so many times, I don't even remember.
Is it fair to say you talked to a number of people about this incident from the police department?
Yes.
Okay. Did all of those conversations that you're talking about so far occur before you watched the surveillance video in this case?
Yeah, it happened before I watched it.
So had you seen the surveillance video when you walked into the Hollywood police station to talk to the officer at the desk?
No, I didn't see no video.
When the detective from the Hollywood station called you, had you seen the video at that point?
think they called me into LA. I forgot when to identify. I think it was like seriously like 8 months later or 7 months. I don't remember. It was a long time.
So was it police officers that showed you the video for the first time?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. But have you already told what had happened before watching the video?
Yeah, yes.
As you sit here right now, do you remember the date that you first saw the video?
No.
And the video that you watched first, do you remember what was in the video that you watched?
It was the one of Rocky coming up to me and brandishing the gun, like where we had like the first initial, like when we see each other.
Outside of the parking garage?
From the, yeah, up front of the parking garage, across from the W.
Okay.
And I think they showed me, the other one too of the parking lot. That was so long ago. I was just happy that they had the footage of the gun at that time. I was just like, I think that's enough.
So when you say the other one, are you talking about the sort of blurry distance one that we just went over?
Yeah, yes.
Did they, if you remember, did you see any other videos?
I don't think so. They didn't show me a lot.
Did they show you the video that I played at the end there of the defendant and 12E walking up the street?
No, they didn't show me none of that.
Okay.
I think they only showed me 2 videos, which was Rocky with the gun and then the actual like shooting taking place. Everything else they didn't show me. I found out during preliminary hearing,
So,
I believe.
yeah, and I don't want to jump yet to the preliminary hearing, but the first time you watched the video, did you see any video that had audio on it or attached to it?
Only one, but that was the shooting, but you couldn't see anything.
When the police showed you the video, did they play the one for you that has audio?
Oh no.
Okay. You said the first time you saw that one was at the preliminary hearing, correct?
Yeah, correct.
After this incident, so after November 6th, when was the next time that you saw Elijah?
After the incident,
Yes.
I haven't seen Elijah since
In person?
in person.
Now, if there's an allegation that Elijah suffered an injury because of this, was there anything that you saw that that you could speak to what Elijah looked like after this incident?
Is that again?
Yes, if there's an allegation that Ills suffered an injury because of this incident, did you have any opportunity to say?
Yeah, for those just tapping in, this is a recap because they've been on court's supposed to been started, what, 2 hours ago? But they only had about 10 minutes of court so far. So we tapping in to Summerelli. Unless y'all want me to sit here and just talk to y'all, we can talk too. What up, Chan? My Black is Golden. I see you. Appreciate you, family.
See Ills' face after this incident?
Actually, I did because one of them posted a video and I took a snapshot of them all eating. They went out to eat the next day after the shooting.
Okay. And where did you see that video?
It was on, I forget whose story mode, but it was one of them, but it was like burritos. He even had his girlfriend there and a bunch of people eating. And he was toasting. And I just figured I'd take a snapshot.
And could you see Ills in that video?
Oh yeah, you can.
And you took a photograph of that?
I did.
Mark my next.
18.
scruffed his knuckles. Got a scruffle knuckle. I might go live tonight. I might do a little something.
What I just marked as 18.
What y'all want to see tonight? Let me know in the chat. What you want to see a video about tonight?
Can you see that?
Okay.
Do you recognize this photograph?
Yes.
And is this the screenshot that you're talking about that you took?
It is.
And the video you watched was on November 8th, correct?
I don't really look at it, I see, but yes.
Okay. But you're
Get
saying,
off my phone, you can see it.
are you saying you don't remember the specific date, but you know it was within a day or
All I knew was the next day.
the next day?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you see ills in this still photograph?
Yeah, it was just right to the, I believe.
Can you
that
point
was-
to him?
This is him right here.
Okay, so I would say it's the only face that we can see on the far left of the photograph to the stand next to the person in the red jacket who's standing there. Who's the person in the red jacket?
That's Rocky.
Okay. And when you is that what you the same camera that we've seen before? And you previously said you were wearing a dark colored top, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
But you're saying the person in this video is wearing a light colored top, correct?
All I know, I went back and found the bullets. I don't know who that is or what time, or I know I came back within an hour. I'm confused on what this is right here.
Okay. When you went back to your hotel to change your clothing,
I fought a nigga bitch named Trippin', better tell him get the fuck out my face.
So long ago, but probably, I don't know.
you also said when you went back to the scene you were with your girlfriend, correct?
Yeah.
Did you see a second person in the video here?
No, but you gotta keep playing it.
You continue to play. All right, they're asking me to wait because fixing the computers.
Check it all out, find out what the problem is. All right.
On November 8th of 2023, correct? At a completely different hearing?
That was a preliminary hearing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
In court, previously taken judicial notice.
Yeah, the preliminary hearing occurred over 2 days. The first day was November 8th of 23. The second day was November 20th of 23.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As you sit here right now, do you have any recollection of how long it took you to find these fire card cases after you went back to the scene?
Probably took me no longer than 2-3 minutes.
In your view, was it a quick, short period of time?
Yes.
Chad, my black is golden said, I need some motherfucking coffee. Y'all gonna have to end this show early. Yeah, y'all gonna have to come back later on tonight. Appreciate the support. Y'all show Chad, my black is golden some love. Appreciate you, family. No one said got the new Relly brand prosthetic knuckle covers, durable and dependable in all knuckle endangering situations. Order now and get a free 12-ounce jar of the Relly jelly in your choice flavor. Only $89.99. You gotta remember the 99.
You talked yesterday about some of the reasons why you would not have physically attacked the defendant that day, correct?
In general.
You talked about, in general, the consequences that you feared that would come to your career in the music business. Remember that?
Yes.
Those were consequences that you feared would possibly happen if you got into an altercation with him. Have you, since this incident, suffered any actual consequences to your career?
Oh, of course.
Can you explain that to the jury?
I mean, it's been a living hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, death threats. There's people labeling me a snitch for saying something that happened.
You said the 99 was there. He just couldn't add it because it's too many characters. But it is there. It is 99.
Social media, everything that I'm doing as far as social media, I don't have a presence there no more.
You said you were working in the music industry managing.
And then like my artists turned on me, my producers, they all turned on me because of the decision I made. They felt like, okay, this is gonna be like, I can't back them up no more. I can't support them with what I'm doing, going to the police. They didn't want nothing to do with me no more.
When you say they turned on you, what does that mean?
Like they unfollowed me, wrote shit about me. Like some of them, other ones just like understood.
We're not making that throw suggestions.
Are you still working with any of those individuals?
No, nobody.
So that would include artists or musicians that you were working with, correct?
Yes.
Would also include producers that you were.
Everybody can
Lady Justice is blind. Everybody can get it.
Work with, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
You don't have any of those people that you're managing anymore, correct?
Nobody.
You said that prior to this incident, you had meetings with different executives from record labels, correct?
Yeah.
Do you still have meetings with record labels?
No, they all unfollowed me, damn near all of them.
Do any of them contact you anymore?
No.
You said you had your own management business called Shut Eye, correct?
That's correct.
Is that still a business?
No. I actually cut ties with all my artists and gave them their royalties. Like I didn't even get no back right now.
Stop.
Is it fair to say that your entire career in the music business is now no longer, does not exist anymore?
In that field of overall music, fashion, just the culture, it's done.
All of it.
Done.
And how soon after the shooting did that happen?
I mean, nobody really knew it was me until Jabari posted a picture of me. So then once that happened, it was over.
Okay.
That doesn't answer your question.
Yeah, was that picture specifically in some way relating back to this shooting?
Yes.
How so?
Because he wrote on one of my pictures, this rat ass nigga snitched on my brother, or snitched on my bro, or whatever.
And after that, your career basically ended.
Oh yeah.
After After the shooting, you already said you contacted an attorney, correct?
I did.
Did you ultimately, through your attorney, file a civil lawsuit?
I did.
And is the defendant one of the people that you're suing in that lawsuit?
Yes, him and his lawyer.
Okay.
Damn, was I on mute with that shout out to Chan My Black is Golden? With the I Need Coffee? My bad. She got 5 on it. Y'all heard that part. I didn't know I was on mute though. My fault, family. Much love. Y'all show Chan My Black is Golden some love in the chat. Drop some slime, brothers.
When you say his lawyer, who are you talking about?
Joe Tacopino?
Is he seated at the table here today?
He is.
And why was it that his lawyer wasn't at the shooting when that happened that day, correct?
No, but I got defamation lawsuit against him.
Your Honor, they're opening the door here.
I didn't, well, can you read the question back and the answer?
Why was it that his lawyer wasn't at the shooting when that happened that day, correct? Answer, no, but I have a defamation lawsuit against him.
The question is, why was the attorney not at the shooting?
No.
It definitely was not.
Why was it that dashes his lawyer wasn't at the shooting when that happened that day, correct?
Alright, family, it look like they BSing. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Look like everybody running through this and that. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and get these coffee filters, family, and we'll do a show later on tonight. Let me see if I can oh, my bad. I can play this real quick.
Why was he call for yes or no?
No.
Mr. Tacopino was not at the shooting, correct?
No.
Answer another question.
Cause it's really looking like this whole trial about to be over. They about to be done, so I might as well just make an edit about it, and then we'll come back to it later. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop off and go make this run. Chan My Black is Golden, need some coffee. Nah. So I'll see y'all later tonight. Much love, family. I'm gonna set a redirect to Cat for anybody that want to go to Cat. It'll transfer over there after this stream end. And shout out to No One. Me and him on the track. This our song at the end. For those who don't know, y'all go sub up to No One. Show him some love. See you again tonight. All right. Appreciate you, Ali. Much love, much love. We up out of here. And see y'all at Cat's Chat so I can see what else happened. But this is it's too much. It's too much.
He arose, never hated friend or foes, just a sub to art and not giving a fuck. Chasing down my goals, high self-law, El Master, supernatural disaster, metaphysical reaction. I am the flesh, I am the God. No one got the lab on lockdown. Talking hot winters and cold summers. Black Force ones when we slide in the streets. We all stay home at a club jumping. What up, cousin? I see you, fam. Throwing slime coins when I watch the trial. LEOs be capping, chatting action. Come and tap in the most interactive. I am the flesh. I am the God. I am the flesh. I am the God. tap in. Gun flesh skin, every rap in. If you like us, gon' get the lights up. You the son, you the shell, tell them pack in. From the left, right, front to the passenger side. It's right here, the premiere. How you know? Cause them boys broadcast to the live. Wanna talk about it, hit the link right here. Slide coins up, got 100 bands. Montage, watch how the check. And the band made love to a bomber head. 2 bands do a dance like check. I'ma keep going till I'm motherfucking tired. You what? I'm motherfucking tired. Slide real side, could we rain down game? Like, what you mean? Just watch the rise. Watch the rise. Watch the rise. I am the flesh. I am the God. I am the flesh. I am the God. Flesh in the God. I see one. 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 I am the flesh. I am the God. I am the flesh. I am the God.